Yo, back for another day of Elden Ring. We're getting to it. I was Googling some stuff earlier, mainly about some of the boss stuff we've got, because there are some weapons that I'm interested in trying. Mainly if I'm going arcane build, which I think I am. I wanted to see like what was up with this, like how people felt about this weapon, because I've never really used it, and it looks cool and it does Scarlet Rot, so it's like I'm gonna look into it. People seem to be very underwhelmed by this weapon, but this weapon people seem to generally like. So I feel like we have the items to go for an arcane build still. I mean, we're gonna go arcane either way. We'll just like what weapons we use will evolve over time. But interesting to know, nonetheless. Anywho, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? What are we going to investigate today? I guess we can go to Kaled. Or were we going to go down here? I guess we were going to investigate this area more, because I know there is some stuff I have yet to check out over here. We really need to level a lot, though, so I feel like finding key items isn't as important as like gaining levels right now. Though if we found more sacred tears, that would be big, because we've only found one of those, I think, because we're only at +2, right? I guess that'd be 2. We found 2 of them. Still not a lot, though. We're gonna need more of them. But let's check out these key locations here. Can't do anything with her. Oh, is she gone? Oh, she's still dead. I guess she's dead, even though we don't have her letter, right? She's dead. Yeah, I see that. We have yet to find her letter, so we can't actually go back to the castle and get the item for that. There are some like night bosses we could check out too. Like right there, this guy. I guess the night enemies, the night bosses stay the same, or they get randomized amongst themselves. He's a flail one. Traded on that one. Ooh, chunked the horse big time on that one. Ooh, big DPS. Golden Centipede and Radon Spear. Nothing really, yeah, that's not, I don't really care about that. Underwhelmed by both things. Alright. Let's keep moseying. Let's check out the Blighted Village? Or is that by the Altus Plateau? That might be by the Altus Plateau. Nevertheless, there are items over here we should check out. Like right there. Oh, that's a rune bear. Ow. Get me out of here. Alright, let's see what's in the church. Giant crab. Gravekeeper's cookbook, okay. Not really very good. Check out our recipes though. We do have a lot of cookbooks right now. There's that giant slime. Oh, Ailing Village. Sorry, not Blighted Village. Ailing Village. Is there a grace over here? Could have sworn there was a grace somewhere in the area up here. Perhaps not. Just realized we can't upgrade any of our spirit ashes too until we start finding, till we find a boss soul or a great rune, I think. Maybe there's not a grace up here. Could have sworn there was, but perhaps not. Ow. Puh. Absolutely not worth. Ow. Oh, ouch. Just a stupid slime. Is there anything worthwhile? Anything at all? Nope, nope. And nope. Can I get down from here? I think so. I don't think there's anything over here, is there? Just some enemies, it would seem. What is shooting at me? Scaled gauntlets. Blue ciphering. I don't even remember what that does. Is that a PvP item? So we got Ronnie's baby statue last time. I just remembered that. But we're not ready to go to the Caria Manor yet. Or maybe we kind of are. We might be okay there. Big pot. Is there a way down somewhere in here? I'm not seeing it if there is. Ooh, turtleneck meat. Not seeing a stairwell down. If there is a stairwell down, there usually... Oh, there it is. Found it. Alright, let's see. Another cookbook. Finding a lot of cookbooks. But not a lot of interesting things I can make with said cookbooks. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to go to the tree. Because I would like to start using my wondrous flask, but I have nothing to put in it right now. Alright, there's a tower too. Definitely some things worth checking out in this area. Not for runes, mind you. Although we're sitting on a fair amount of runes right now. We already went to this church. I think, right? Did I? Well, let's double check anyway. I don't remember. Can't hurt to check. Even though I'm pretty positive. Yeah, I've already been here. Let's grab all the goodies in case I ever want to craft any of those things. Alright, let's go to the tree. To the tree. See what adventure awaits me. What kind of golem is this? Polearm golem? And it's the one with the blocked knee, like ankles too. Oh god, get me away from the dog. So we're gonna ignore that golem. What do we got? Yo boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a DLC rune bear right there. You know, I never even fought any of these the whole time I was God, I hate these things. Hit the dog, please. Thank you. I'm not sure if fighting this thing on foot is better or not. Ow. Can a brother get a stun? Oh. Okay. Just some heavies. Hit him with a bunch of heavies. Fire Monk's Prayer Book. Okay. You know, nothing is written in stone. I still could do a faith build. Like a fire faith build. Even though I've already put some points into Arcane, I think. Or have I? Maybe I haven't. No, I've actually put points into Faith. So I still could go any way. No, nothing to put in my Physic, though. I already checked out everything over there. There is a mine, like right here, though, that we should check out. Oh. I know this is a very popular arcane weapon right there, the Bloody Hellas. Okay, well, we're kind of running out of stuff to check out in this area, other than finishing the castle itself. Okay, we gotta get down. Which we should be able to do without dying, I imagine. Okay. Is it on the other side? No, it's not on that side. That's just a sheer drop off to death. So was it like behind me? I just didn't see it? So I definitely dropped down here. Oh yeah, it was. It was totally right behind me. Morn Tunnel. Alright, what did we need for that? For this, was it mainly dex? It's mostly dex, 25 dex. It's a lot. So I guess we'll keep leveling up dex, huh? The one time we can do it. Well. Luckily, there's nothing interesting here down here. Enemy-wise, that is. Nothing scary, I should say. Since our jump was quite shallow. A lot of these shadowy enemies from the DLC. I don't want that barrel to explode, because I'm doing fire damage because it will explode. Ooh, nice. Smithing Stone 3. Ooh, big Scorponok. Dancer's trousers. I feel like I hear an Iron Maiden. Which, you know, I definitely haven't seen many of those. So that means that there's a lot more out there to spot. Rancor call. Rancor. Oh, Jesus. Ow. We found a lot of raw meat dumplings. Ooh. Grafted Blade Greatsword. Now that's the one you get from Castle Morn right there, the Game of Thrones sword. Everyone loves this sword. Never used it though. I've never actually used it. But I haven't gone like a full strength. I mean, I have gone a full strength character. The full strength character I played was the punching one. You trying to attack that rat, my guy? Or that's just the animation you wanted to do. Mines are such an interesting hodgepodge of consumables and items. Ooh, nice. The more sombras I can get, the better, because I only have like a random smattering of them. Just a bear facing the wall. Okay, it's a dead end. Alright, so the way forward is somewhere back this way, I guess. We'll try this direction. Already cleared out this room. Did I go this way? Was this way a dead end? No, I didn't go this way. Ooh, another larval tier, which means a respec is possible. Doesn't answer my question on which way I'm supposed to go, though. Excuse me, Mr. Slime. Here? Ah, here. Here we go. The one area I didn't check. I feel like this is normally like a troll or something. Kindred. The scaly kindred of Ra. Okay. Nice music choice. Oh my god. That's wild that all of these bosses are all giving me golden seeds. I'm gonna be maxed out on flasks before I have like anything else. Before I find any soul, like boss souls or runes, I'll have maximum drinks. Alright, well that's all I want to do here? Well, we could check out this spot. There could be an item over there, but we're going to come back to this area later, so... we could do Caelid, or we could do more stuff in Liurnia. There's definitely a lot more caves and mines and stuff to do in this area. I guess we'll go back to Liurnia. Oh, that's right. Patches is here too. Forgot he comes to this area. Oh, this is the village of the Almanurics. Must be more south. Oh no, I can't get up here yet. We also got the river, the Einsel River. We got Nokron. Got a lot of places to investigate, a lot of places to check out. Big Crow. Big Crow. Check out this fire camp. See if there's anything interesting in here. Does not look like there's anything interesting here, not even any chests. We did get an emote though. There are some areas of this game that are locked behind emotes, so if we can pick up as many of those as possible, that would be good. No, nothing here. We absolutely cannot get up there until much later. Oh, there's that ancient dragon down there. I'm not even sure what that ancient dragon is replacing. What am I looking for right now? Oh, there's a Everjail. We could do the Everjail. Oh boy. Bloodhound is scary stuff. Oh boy. The miss on the second jump hurts every time. Whew, almost ate that one. I knew we were going to trade on that one. It's almost starting to become a meme. Like, for real. Every time a golden seed, every boss I fight gives me a golden seed. Insane. Ooh, becomes a heavy load if I do that. I mean, I'm liking my helmet. Yeah, we're gonna stick with what I got. For now, at least. Where do I want to go next? Could go up this way. I mean, I could just go out from here. Could also check out this mine. Could check out the whatever area that is. Its name is failing me right now. Alright, let's go over here. We already did the tree, so we're going to go to the right. I think this is where you get invaded, normally. But it's possible you have to interact with the right things to get invaded here? I honestly don't remember. The belfries. We do have one of the infused stone sword keys, so we can do that belfry. I keep forgetting to upgrade the flask on the backside. This is Lassanax, right? Or Lanisax, whatever it is. Ugh. Puh. A waste. Oh, right, he's got to like dive bomb in. I forgot that he does that. Oof, 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 oof. That hurts a lot. Lordy Lord. Yeah, this is rough. Ancient dragons are no joke. Alright, let's upgrade our flask. Not that it makes a difference in this particular scenario. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. No, I still don't have enough seeds to add a charge? Really? I feel like I have like 3, 4 seeds? Only 2? I thought I had more. Takes 3 seeds per upgrade now. Go ahead, do your move. Dive bomb in. Love how he did his move and then he dive bombed. Ugh. We'll say this dragon's not usually one you fight on horseback, so it could be that its AI is not really made to fight a horseback battle. Missed. Not getting any staggers here. Can drink? Thank you. Despite the fact that I'm hitting with a lot of charged R2s. It's a bad spot to be in. Ow. Oh, there it is. I was wondering when he was going to do that. Okay. Not too horrible if you're fighting on horseback, honestly. Okay, well, we got a lightning shrouded cracked tier, which is interesting. I don't think I'll be using it because I'm not going to be doing lightning stuff. But, cool. Away to the belfries. What's a magma? That's what it is. I'm like, what is this thing? It's just like a magma enemy. I gotta say, if I end up getting Mesmer's spear, I'm probably gonna full pivot to a faith build. I'm just saying. Like right now, I'm thinking arcane, but that weapon will make the difference for me. That weapon will make the difference for me. Okay, 3 more levels and I can start using the scythe? Question mark? Oh, I need arcane too. Arcane needs to be 17. Ugh, so 7 more levels than that too. Long ways to go. Long ways to go. Not a giant crow. Ooh, hello. Ooh, Remembrance of the Fire Giant. We actually got a boss soul. Unbelievable. No great rune. That's annoying that I was just in the middle of a random camp. It worries me for where a lot of key items are in this game. Alrighty, alrighty. What do we get in the chest? Blackguard's Iron Mask, well. How underwhelming. Alright, which one of these do we want to check out? I mean, any of them could have anything, so might as well just start from the top. I think this is the Nukron one? It says Precipice, though. Actually, maybe not. This is a mountaintop one. Oh, right. It takes you back here to refight that boss. Right. Hey, Aussie. How you doing, bud? Grinding Witcher hard. Nice. I'm sure you're pretty deep into it now. I don't even remember. What even was the boss? Oh, right. It's one of these things. It's actually a really annoying boss to fight in this area. Because there's no space. Bye-bye. Pretty underwhelmed by the items there. Doing the quest line about following Ciri and with Yennefer. It's after killing the sisters, already traveled between dimensions. Ah, gotcha. So you're very close then. Yeah, unfortunately that's not exactly where it ends. You're really close though. There's like one or two, I think, major fight parts left. And then the main story, then you're at the end of the base game story, and then it's just the DLC stuff. But yeah, you're very close. You're very close. Okay. Alright. Where do I want to go now? Where do I want to go now? Sure, we'll go here. We'll go here. We'll talk to Turtle Pope and give him the things I just picked up. Oh, and then we should go to the Round Table Hold and see what that boss soul does for me. See what I get out of it. Oh, Turtle Pope. Give the prayer book. Yes, yes. 2 fingers. I probably should have given it to the guy in round 2. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Incantations. Well, the minor Erdtree. Wow, that's a very late game incantation. Blessing of the Erdtree. Frozen Lightning Spear. Black Frame Protection. Nothing that interesting, honestly. Oh yeah, it is a multiplayer item, that's what I thought. Okay, still can't go in here because I haven't gotten a great room. So I'm stuck holding on to that giant soul until I find a great rune. Before anything, I have to find a great rune. I want to probably get... If I do a faith build, I want to get this. I want to get this, though, big time, if I do a faith build. The rest of these I don't care about, but this one I do. Crazy, because before I couldn't make it past Novigrad, but after playing 2, I appreciated 3 the way it should. Honestly, still say I like 2 more. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. What was it about 2 you liked more? Is it the story, the characters, the combat? Like, what it is about 2 that you prefer over 3? Okay. What do you have in your base shop here? So I can buy as many... Oh, you only have 1 of these, actually. I haven't given you any minor bells yet, have I? Plenty of stone sword keys I can buy from you. So if I ever need stone sword keys, I'll just come back here and buy them. What I really need is like a smithing stone to get the smithing stone bells, the miner's bells. 2, 3. Oh, I don't have 3. I have 1, 2, 4, and 7. And I have a bunch of each, but not 3 or 5 or 6. Alright, I guess we can't check out the soul yet, so we're gonna keep exploring. Let's go check out let's go check out the Carrion area next. Consistency. Now that I've played more of 3, I feel once you reach Novigrad, it becomes so boring. Picks up again till Skellig, and to be honest, the story isn't good. The game gets carried by side quests. 2 story was fun. People say second DLC of 3 is better than the main game. Yeah, so basically, I see exactly what you're saying. So for you, it's more about like story pacing and like the story itself. I fully understand that because the story of 3 is just find Siri. There's not really a lot of there's not a really much of a driving factor other than you're just chasing after Siri. It's not a super compelling story, and I feel that for sure. That's why I think the DLCs like Heart of Stone and the Blood and Wine are so good because they actually have their own insular story, and it's why the side quests are so memorable in 3 is because they're all kind of their own insular stories. Like most of what I remember about 3 is from side quests and not from really the main story because the main story is doesn't really nothing's really going on until the end of the game. So in that regard, I 100% agree with you about that. For sure. Ooh, it's making all that noise. Ow. Oh god, not that thing. Finding a lot of interesting items right now. Honk your horn, buddy. Oh, I missed. Oh. Get out of the way, Squiddy. God, not 4. I don't need 4. God, the other somber smithing stones are going to be super rare, aren't they? Like the somber smithing stone, like the ancient dragon smithing stone is going to get replaced by like somber smithing stone 3 or some shit. And I'm going to have to do crazy long quest, like side quest lines, character quest lines to get a basic upgrade stone, aren't I? Much better once they found Siri. Pretty much how the story should have been. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The stuff in Novigrad with the dandelion stuff took a long time. Everything you're saying I agree with completely. I get why they made the search for Siri so long because she's such like a major plot point in Geralt's story. She's like the chosen one essentially. So I get why they I don't know if the turtles are turtles, like what is what here? Ow, 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 ow. Get the fucking bird away from me, dog. Yeah, are the turtles still turtles or what? They must be, right? I don't think the turtles would have been randomized because they're regular, like, animals, yeah? Yeah, because she's like the chosen one, and there's this whole thing about like finding her, and and protecting her, and her being like the saving the future and everything. So I get why they wanted to make like the actual connecting with her the highlight, right? But it's not that interesting or deep to do it that way, so yeah. It's interesting when you think about like most of the wow, that really hurt a lot. Holy crap. Like in Witcher, okay, they're just gonna keep respawning, so I have no idea where to look for these other frickin' turtles. I don't even remember where they were, and I'm all stressed out because of all these other enemies that are spawning in now instead of just like basic zombies. Ow. Isn't one in like a tree or something? Yeah, and like Witcher 1 is similar to Witcher 3 in the sense that Geralt's lost his memory and he's just kind of like in this at this place trying to like figure out who he is and what his morality is and like all of that stuff. And he's just kind of like doing stuff for people at the same time. So there's not really like there's not really much of a story in the first game. It's just like, hey, here you are in this part of Temeria, and by the way, here's like kind of the political stuff that's going on, and also you don't have your memory. There's the other turtle. Could have sworn I came around this side before, but that's okay. And then the last turtle I feel like is up in a tree, even though I didn't see him. Or maybe he's on the side of the building? Oh yeah, there he is. Stop, lock onto the... Cool. Thank you for taking care of them. Yeah, I'm glad they brought Letho back in Witcher 3. It was really cool. I'm glad that I kept him alive. Like when I first time I played Witcher 2, I think I killed him just because he pissed me off. But then I realized like how much he's like not a bad guy. Like sure he's doing the dirty work or whatever for maybe the wrong people, but he's actually a bro. Like he's actually like a friend to Geralt. So I thought it was cool, like the bringing him back and allowing you to like help him out. I think was really neat. I enjoyed all the other Witcher like things, like when you spent time with Lambert. I really loved the Lambert quest because Geralt's not by himself. He has other members of the School of the Wolf too. And you never see them in Witcher 2, but you see them in the beginning of Witcher 3, and they talk about all like going to different places and doing different things because of the story of the first game. I mean, like there is a story, It's basically the Witcher secrets get stolen, and you just got to go retrieve them, and it takes you to different places. Anyway, the point is I really enjoyed seeing the other Witcher school, the other School of the Wolf characters. Obviously, you meet them up with them in again in Kaer Morhen, which was also very cool to see Kaer Morhen, which you also don't see at all in the second game, but plays a role in the first game. Ow. So it was cool. It was cool to just see the things that from the first game that you just don't see it all in the second game, you know? I was still alive. Get out of here. Oh yeah, Lambert's annoying. Lambert's a little bitch, for sure. He and Geralt do not see eye to eye. They're like not friends. They're kind of like frenemies. But in that sense, I just like seeing him. I like seeing the other wolf people because they're like a part of Geralt's life. They're a part of like his past. They're a part of who he is. It's part of his identity. So it's cool to see all of them. Vesemir, the whole gang. Honestly, I missed seeing them in the second game. Yeah. What do you have to trade? That's what I want to know. Fire Knight Seal. Boost Mesmer's Flame incantations. Ooh. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I mean, there's no reason not to grab these things, to be honest. Alright, let's check out Caria, I suppose. Okay, that's still a thing. Wasn't sure if that would still be a thing, but it is definitely still a thing. Alright, what kind of enemies can we expect in Caria Manor? Usually it's the giant fingers everywhere. I actually hate this area of the game in the base game because of the enemy variety. I just hate fighting the finger enemies. They're really annoying. Smithing Stone 7. Okay, cool. Hi. Is that the guy from Farum Azula? I think it is. Yeah, totally is. Sacrificial axe. I don't remember if this is anything. If this means anything. Oh, it's the death burn. I don't care about that. There's a lot of items hidden around the outskirts of this zone because they're traps meant to mess you up. Okay. It's a blue one, yeah. I don't barely even use the FP I have. Ow. Scatter shot throw? Why do I not remember that? Smithing arts to conjure multiple copies of an armament in both hands and throw them all at once. Interesting. So it's a throwing blade thing. I would love to try out the throwing blade stuff. Bye-bye, leech thing. Oh, that's a rune bear. That's a full-size rune bear. I feel like that's a snow rune bear, too. So that's a Land of the Giants rune bear. Or, sorry, that's even a consecrated snowfield rune bear, which is even worse. Let's try to avoid him if we can. Ow. God, this area is just lousy with enemies, dude. Moments like this, I wish I had a ranged attack. Oh my god. Really? You gonna snipe me like that? Oh, Knight's Greatsword. It's neat. Not gonna use it, but neat. Okay, we just need to avoid the bear. Even there's an item right there. Didn't even know. Didn't even notice me. God, there's just so many enemies. Worm face. Is there any item over here? Is there a reason for me to even bother? I don't think so. I got everything over here I can get, so we're just gonna move ahead. I don't need to kill every single enemy. Go past the rune bear. Definitely kill that thing. Definitely kill this thing. That's a dude on a horse. The poison flower blooms twice. Ow. Melee. All melee armaments. Stingers of scarlet rot to appear below to stab the enemy. Okay, interesting. Must be a DLC Ash of War, because I don't remember ever seeing that. I'm playing Master Ninja difficulty on Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Ninja Gaiden Black 2. However you say it. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. On like my free time here and there, and I'm up to the Momiji chapter right now, and it is so draining. It's so defeating playing that chapter, dude. I hate it. I spent like 2 hours the other day just getting, because like that first stretch in the level, you have to fight like 4 ninjas on the bridge, then another 2 plus a like arrow ninja shooting explosive arrows at you. Then you get to like the combat area, you fight like 3 waves of ninjas, and then like 4 of those like sorcerer ninja guys, all like back to back to back to back. You're fighting all of these things, and then you have to fight the Tengu, and you have to do all of this on like 1 health bar, and obviously on Master Ninja you die in like 2 hits. And then after that you can save, and it's like I keep getting to the Tengu fight, and even if I use what healing items that I have that you start with, it's just not enough. Like you if he grabs you once, you're dead. You know, it's like you can die so easily, and then you have to do the whole section over again. Usually I'm fine if like you can like for say for instance I cleared out all the initial ninjas and then go back to like a save point and save, even if I don't get my health back, like it's worth it almost just because I could like save in between. That way I don't have to do all of the tedious shit over and over and over again. So like on Ryu levels, it's not a big deal because I can just go to the nearest save point and save whatever progress I've made for whatever ninjas I've killed. Not a big deal. But the fact that I cannot do that, and I have to fight like all the 15, 20, 30 ninjas before the Tengu fight every time, it just it wears you down. It really wears you down. Especially when you're like in the middle of fighting them, and like one of the ninjas just happens to grab you and they kill you with the instant kill explosion. Because obviously, if they grab you and they use the exploding kunai on you, you're just instant dead. There's nothing you can do about it. So it gets like pretty exhausting doing it 1,000 times. But you know, it is what it is. I've done it before. Way back in the day, I beat the Master Ninja difficulty on PS3. I know I can do it. It just takes time. It just takes time and patience. But I think these give you runes. They do give you runes. Another 7. So obviously the somber smithing stones that I have seen so far, like 1, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 4, and 7. These are like regular enemy drops, which is great to have like a high smithing stone be such a regular drop. But not being able to find like 3, 5, and 6 that really sucks, because that's gonna gimp all of my ability to like upgrade weapons. Which is why it would be phenomenal to find the miner's smithing stone. Though, then again, their inventories could also be randomized, like the miner smithing stones. I know you get those from chests and stuff, so it could be that they're immune to the randomized effect, but we'll see. We will see. I forgot to like jump over the side. Usually there's a big ass wolf in this area, which I've already killed. I remember fighting it. Was it just replaced with that guy? Yikes. Alright, let's go back and see what the Sword of Night and Flame was replaced with, because I'm really curious. One of the best, probably, arguably the single best weapon in the whole game at launch, and still is really good despite the fact that it's been nerfed. I'm really curious what lives in its treasure chest now. So we're gonna go check that out. drop down this side. Yeah. Spinning slash, okay. Don't really care too much about that Ash of War. What really sucks too is Momiji is my worst character. Like, to me, I don't think she has any good strings. Like, all of her combos are bad. And she does not, like, do enough, like, raw damage. Like, her dismemberment, she can dismember decently, but her attacks are not sweeping enough, and she's not quick enough, and her damage isn't there. So it's like, it really feels like you're just fighting against the game as much as you're fighting against the enemies. Because you have, like, no tools to, like, help you, like, be successful, again, in a lot of these situations. Even, like, her ultimate technique, like, fully charged, will not kill, like, basic ninjas. It'll dismember them, but it won't kill them. Knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Alright, any day now. Ooh, Incantation Scarab. Won't be using it, though. Won't be using it. Unfortunately, with the Incantation Scarab, I don't really feel like raising all of my damage just to do Incantation. Like, if I was going full Faith, full Incantation build, maybe. But I would have to use, like, I'd either have to use a lot of Spirit Ashes, or have to be playing co-op for me to want to use that Scarab. Which I don't think I will. And that's only if I really wanted to min-max my incantation damage. More Ninja Gaiden after Elden Ring? I don't know. Because I already did all of Mentor difficulty. I'm definitely not going to stream Master difficulty because I don't think it would be fun. It would just be me getting really annoyed by the BS. Oh, hello. How did I not spot that before? Ooh, a terrible fist weapon. Arguably the worst one in the game. I must have dropped down on the wrong drawbridge because I did not drop down into the Sword of Night and Flame area. Ooh, Claws of Night. This is actually considered a really, really good weapon in the DLC. Scatter shot. It's got that crazy throw, too. Wait, is this a throwing? No, it's just a claw. And I can equip it. Do way less damage with it. Neat. And it causes blood loss buildup? Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using it. At least not right now. But yeah, as for Ninja Gaiden, I can't see it being a very fun stream because you're gonna see me struggle on the same thing for like 2 or 3 hours on Master Ninja and go nowhere. And it's not like I'm planning to do everything in it. It's just something I'm messing around with in the meantime. What I am gonna play though, aside from Elden Ring, because this is not gonna be like every single stream until I beat it. The other thing I'm gonna play is Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter drops tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to play it tomorrow. I'd like to, but I might not have time. But upper level, lower level. But I will be definitely playing it on stream next week. For sure, we're gonna do some monster hunting, and Monster Hunter is also gonna be a game I play off stream as well. So I'm gonna be playing it both on stream and off stream. So you may not see me like hunt every single monster and do every single upgrade, because obviously Monster Hunter is a game that you will play for like dozens and dozens and dozens of hours. So it's like you'll see me play on stream, and you'll see me hunt a bunch of monsters, and then the next time you see it on stream, I might be like further along. Like my build might be different, stuff might look different, but it'll still be, you'll still see me hunt plenty of monsters. This game, on the other hand, you will see me stream. I will be streaming this game like 100% of the way. My entire playthrough will be on stream. Oh, it must be on the... it's because I went the other... I didn't go the other way. Can I even get around this crap? I've killed so many things in this area, and I've only gotten 8,000 runes. Pretty underwhelming, honestly. No items, no items, no items. There it is, that's where I want to jump to. Was there an item over here? There is. It's just, it's not a good one. I am going to have two characters. One of my characters, I'm going to have my on-stream character, which is going to be, my main character that I play 90% of the time. My stream character is going to be also my offline. My offline online character is going to be... Or offline... my main character. The one I'm going to play on-stream will be my main character. And then I'm going to have a second character, because my nephew's also picking up the game, and that way I stay at the same pace as him without outpacing him. I'm going to have that character too, that I'm only going to basically play with him. I also have another friend who may or may not... Oh, that was the Sword of Night and Flame, by the way, which was just a fucking leaf or whatever it was in there. Super underwhelming. I also have another friend who might be picking it up. I don't know yet. I've talked to him about it, and he said he kind of is interested in it, but he's not fully committed to it yet. If he does pick it up, there's a chance I might end up having a third character that I pretty much just play with him. I don't know. That all depends. But for now, the plan is 2 different characters. The real question is what weapons I'm gonna roll. I know, but it's I'm not gonna be playing all the characters all the time. I'm gonna have one character that I mainly play with, and the other characters would just be situationally played whenever I'm playing with my nephew or my friend. we'll see. But yeah, I feel like for my main character, I think I want to. I really don't know. In World, like the hammer was my number one weapon. I used that more than anything. Like I also used the insect glaive. I used what else did I use? I used the longsword a little bit, like dual blades a little bit. It was mainly the hammer and the insect glaive were like my main weapons. And then in Rise, I used the longsword pretty much exclusively. So I'm not sure where I want to go. Part of me kind of wants to use the gun lance, because the gun lance looks like it's a lot of fun this time around. But it's like the gun lance is so not like an agile mobile weapon, and I prefer having like some mobility. So hammer, yeah. Hammer's such a fun weapon, dude. It's so fun. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm still like really debating on how I'm gonna go. Part of me also kind of wants to use the bow, because the bow looks like it's fun now. It has like some very interesting, unique stuff to it this time around. But I also might make the bow one of my like co-op weapons. Spirit Calculus. What is that? Oh, it's just crafting stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm still very much undecided on my main weapons. Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, likely I'm gonna end up using hammer again because I love hammer so much. I wish they would have introduced like a new weapon this time around, because they haven't introduced like a new weapon to the franchise in a long time now. It really like needs a shake up with. I know they change like the mechanics like every time, like with what exactly you can do with your weapon and like the combos and stuff, but they really need to like add something new. A new interesting cool weapon, like a crazy fist weapon, or like a, I don't know, huge axe weapon, even though they kind of already have like a couple axe weapons. Maybe like a whip blade or something, kind of like Soul Calibur. I don't know. They just something new. It's like some kind of new weapon. They really need to add. Heal from afar, something I absolutely will never use. All right, well, let's roll the roulette of bosses and see what boss we have here. Could be anything. Let us see. Great. The Faramazula duo. I wonder if they will respawn. Normally in that fight they do respawn. I don't have any tools to deal with fighting two at once. I have no spells. I have no ranged abilities. Eesh. This is gonna be rough. I may not be able to do this fight right now. Ooh, roll the wrong way, roll the wrong way, roll the wrong way. I really have to, like, guerrilla tactics this right now. Ow. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Alright, he's powering up. Oh. Ow. Balls. Ow. Alright, well that's one time down, which only took out about a fourth of the health bar. And another one's gonna respawn in. Not sure when or where. That's the easier one to fight too, and it took almost all of my sips to do it. Oh, he respawned him right there. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna need ranged 100% to be able to handle this fight. Luckily, we have tons of space to deal with them. We just don't have the tools. Really? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yep. Okay, well those souls are a wash, I guess. We're not going to be able to get those ones back simply because we're not going to be able to beat these guys at the moment. It's just not possible without some kind of ranged ability, which we lack right now. What are we looking like for smithing stones? Not terrible. I mean, we could hypothetically upgrade a different weapon. We could upgrade, like, these things right here. Because they do technically have a ranged attack. I just don't know if the ranged attack would be that good. Could use this thing hypothetically right now. Even though it's not upgraded whatsoever. And just out of curiosity, let's check it out. Okay. I thought I might. I've never used that before, so I had no idea what it was going to do. I thought I might have some iframes or something on it. Does not appear so. Also, I didn't check to see if my equip load was heavy. No. It's not. Okay. Alright, we're going to try that again. We could use the fist weapons with eternal sleep. I'm realizing that these enemies are actually susceptible to sleep. We could mess around with that weapon. All of that, and there was no scarlet rot. Alright, go ahead and kill me. That weapon ain't gonna do it. I was just mainly curious to see if its weapon art was worth it. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, we have that crazy fist weapon, right? That puts people to sleep. Where is it? This thing. Oh, I need 15 int for it, though. Pierces the enemy deeply with a poison-coated needle that delivers eternal sleep. If the follow-up strike lands upon a foe who is already in a state of eternal slumber, deals significant damage. Why is it? Is it invisible? Is it just because I don't have the stats to use it? I just want to see them fall asleep. It must be because I don't have the int stat or something. I'm gonna look up this weapon to see if it actually can put them to, like, if how the weapon art works. What is this weapon called? There's hidden needle. There's hidden needle. Scales mainly with dex. I don't know. It doesn't. The internet is not helping me. It doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, put me back here because I died too far away from the stake, I guess. I just want to see this put someone to sleep, you know? I just want to see if the weapon art still works, even if I don't have enough int. Oh, hello. How did I not see that before? Ow. Sharp gravelstone. How do I get up there? Oh, you drop down. That's what it is. You're not affected because you're like a spirit or some shit? Whatever, I'm running past those stuff. Oh no. I don't know. This probably is not the answer that I'm looking for, to be honest. I'm just messing around with things right now. Because the choices basically are to leave and come back later, or Great Sword of Radon Lord? Is that what I think it is? Is that the sword you get? Radon in his youth, yeah, it is what I thought. Great swords with the light of Mikola deliver a slashing attack accompanied by columns of light. Wow. It's still an int weapon, though, despite the fact it's doing holy damage, I imagine. Immediately before triumph over the stars. Physical strength and gravity alone. Cool. Very cool. It's, that is another item you get at the end of the DLC, hypothetically. And that's int, if I wanted to go int, but I don't really want to go int. As cool as testing that weapon would be. Alright, let's just goof around real fast with this thing and see if it does anything. Oh. Fair. Just let me hit you, dog. I just want to see. All I want to see is if you go to sleep. Please stop. Please stop throwing fireballs at me. Oh my god, the tracking on the fireballs. Okay. Well, he didn't go to sleep. I'm not sure if that's simply because I don't have the stats required for this weapon, or because my arcane is so low. Either way, this weapon is not the answer. Ranged combat is going to be the answer for me. 32 strength to use that son of a gun. We could use this thing. Ooh. That's fun. Oh, well, I didn't mean to unequip it. Neat. Katanas are always fun. Ooh, with the double slash. That's neat. What were the stats I needed for this? 11 and 20. What do I need for this scythe? 12 and 25. Might be worth respecking if I want to go arcane. It's so slow, though. God, perfumers are so annoying. I mean, this weapon's not upgraded at all. Yeah, the weapon art might be a little bit too slow, and the range might not be amazing. Would we be able to... I mean, technically I could dual wield this without upgrading strength at all. 4, that would be 7. 17. Yeah. We could almost use this. 33 blood loss is not amazing though. So I'm really in the weeds on thinking about like what I'm going to use right now. Then again, without finding like a somber smithing stone, without finding a more interesting somber smithing stone, then I can't really use a weapon like that anyway. Since I need to find like 3, 5, and 6 minimum to be able to really upgrade any boss weapon of consequence. Does this take regular smithing stones? If it does, I'll do it. No, it's somber. I mean, I could upgrade it anyway, but I can only upgrade it twice, which is underwhelming. Not great. Oh, it does magic damage. I didn't realize it also did magic damage. Oh, this also does magic damage. I guess it's because it's made at the same person that uses both weapons, don't they? Shit. Well. Oy. Can the 2 upgraded sword here do anything? I doubt it. I highly doubt this would make any sort of difference against this boss. Really. Genuinely. Only upgrading it twice is like not really that much damage that I'm gaining. I also don't have any points in arcane, so it's not like I'm going to be doing a lot of blood procs or anything. Yeah. I may still be using this Vihander for, you know, a while longer. Because I cannot, for the life of me, get... I just realized I'm wasting a bunch of runes. Because I use them off of... it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's only 7,000. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna need some kind of ranged weapon. Or just do more damage, really. I don't think we got a single bleedy proc on this guy. Yeah, I do not like fighting against that. The Noble is the rough one. The other guy's not that hard. It's this guy that's the tougher one for sure. Yeah, we'll just have to come back here later. Because I need something else. This Ashivor's not all that either. Or we just need to level up our arcane a bunch. Either way, we need more levels and more, like, just damage. We should just go to Caleb. We should just go here. This is the place. I mean, I'm gonna gain way more runes coming here than messing around in Carry. I might actually gain some levels here. Where should I head right now? I'm in the Dragon Barrel right now. Wow, I actually got a bow. It's the first bow I've come across. Please stop laser beaming me, DLC eyeball. Oh, he made that jump. Can I get the item, please? get the item, please? That's all I want. All I want is the item. Oh my god, just give me the item. Just give me... Just, for Christ's sake, get out of the way. Good lord, man. Let's go back to it. This weapon continues to carry us. Alright, let's see. Wow. All that for a smithing stone I already have 30 of. Excuse me, gentlemen, don't mind me. This is the Rakshasa? Ow. I'm not going to be able to outrange him here. I disagree. Jumping R2, jumping R2. We can both do jumping R2. Oh, I missed. Ow. Good thing I've got so many frickin' sips on my drink from all the bosses that have given me seeds. Stone sword key, okay. Ow. Just not getting enough runes, man. Need to level up so many times. I may have to like look at the readme file, because there's a readme file that is that the red dog that spawns on like Rena's Rise or whatever it is, just standing in the flames. I could like technically, if this dog constantly respawns, I could just farm this dog over and over again, but I doubt this dog probably doesn't give me very many runes because he's just replacing a regular enemy. Yeah, he wasn't there earlier either, so he definitely died while I was doing other things. 2,000. I mean, it's not terrible. Interesting. Oh god, not that thing. Not the page. frickin' imp out of here. Okay. Whole lot of nothing I care about. Alright. Let's continue onward. Definitely don't want anything to do with that enemy. But yeah, I might have to look at the README file to see what Somber Smithing Stone like 3, 5, 6, etc. are replaced with. Frickin' spinny skeleton. Ow. Yeah, I might have to check it, because if the somber smithing stone, like the ones that I'm missing, are like incredibly difficult to find, like if they are replacing a very, very rare thing, then that's gonna really make upgrading stuff to decent levels very difficult. Like any decent boss weapon is basically trash until I can get it at least like beyond like +5 or so. It's not something I can do if I'm stuck at +2 being the highest. I don't need that. I feel like there's supposed to be a grace over here, is there not? Did I pass it? Yeah, something that could also help me in some of these duo boss fights and whatnot is having a spear dash. Problem is I haven't upgraded my FP like at all, and Roderica is not available to like upgrade my spear dashes yet because I still haven't found a single great rune. So I'm kind of stuck in that regard. I don't know. I'm not finding the grace. I don't know where the grace is. Let's keep moseying. Normally there's some chariots back behind here. Some Albanurics. Ow. Well, let's get off the horse. It's actually messing me up. Really. God, that stomp is so trash. Oh, unfortunate. They attacking each other? Like, what's going on there? What's the deal? Alright, let's go back around. Maybe we'll just pick up the items and be on our way, rather than killing every single enemy. What the hell? That was weird. Okay. Pretty decent spell there. The stun lock from the fire. Just get them to walk into the fire over and over again. Flame protect me. I feel like you actually get flame protect me in this spot. Not maybe by the fire. It's probably the one up against the wall, but hilarious that they would randomize to a spot directly next to it. I'm pretty positive that's where you get it. Oh, what the... Not sure why I got off my horse there. I did not tell it to do it that. No, I didn't need to kill all those things, I just wanted to. After the hassle was coming back here like 3 times. It's like, I just want to clear this whole spot. Completely unnecessary, didn't really give me that many runes, but whatever, it's fine. They're dead. Yeah, Becky, you're dead. Alright, let's go around the back here. And go into the fort. Doggo. Check out the Church of Dragon Communion. Should also see what the dragon is that's out here, if it even is a dragon. Usually it's just a regular skeleton. Usually it's a big lion or whatever. It's that lion is the enemy that spawns in right there. But now it's just a basic skeleton with a scythe. See what you got. Smithing stone 2. Great. I need 3 and 5 and 6. Please. Not sure why I missed. Really should not have missed, but it's fine. Who you calling for, bud? There's no other demi-humans here. Lightning Scorpion, if I was going a lightning build. But I'm not. Oops, did not mean to drink that, but whatever, that's fine. Is what it is. 'Tis what it is. That's the build I went fuck it. I mean, there could be some other item in here. Fuck, I don't know. I guess not. I guess we shouldn't teleport yet. It's gonna take me closer to, I think, Radahn's area, or where Radahn would be if he were the boss. The hell was I saying? I don't even remember now. Smithing stone 2. Ooh, gravity stone chunk. I was almost gonna get excited, but it's just another 4. Yeah. I think after stream tonight, I will look at the README. Not even for key items, you know. It's like not even for soft lock purposes. It's literally just for like, is it gonna be possible to even run with boss weapons in this randomizer? That's the main thing I want to check out. Because as it is right now, we're finding regular smithing stones all the way up to 7, 5, which takes me all the way to 21, right? I think 8 is the highest it goes. Yeah, it's 8 and then the ancient, ancient ones. So we almost have enough smithing stones. Like we're finding like regular smithing stones. We're finding enough of those to the point where we could probably upgrade and use regular weapons, just not boss weapons. Which is a shame, because I would really like to use some like cool, interesting DLC boss weapons. Which are the things I've been finding a lot of, honestly. Your basic normal weapons, I found some, but nothing that's like calling to me. Alright. Right, this puts you on the other side of the bridge. Because usually they're firing like crazy ballistas at you. But I don't think a bat can fire a ballista, so... probably good on that. Yeah. Ooh, Dragon Crest Shield. That's just your basic level 1. But I'll take the damage negation. Like, physical damage negation is a big thing. It's 90% of the damage I'm going to take in this, you know, in any playthrough, really. Bye-bye. Come on. Why? Torrent? Hello? There it is. I don't know why it wasn't letting me summon Torrent otherwise. Almost did not even see that enemy. Whoa. Lovely. Well then. Fighting him on horseback may not have been the right call. Wow, look how far away it took me. All because I don't have a grace that's closer. I didn't touch any closer graces. And I didn't find the one at the other fort either. Alright, dog, you go ahead and burn. I wonder if, like, I get too far away, if he'll stop taking damage. Because the fire will despawn or something. Touch that one. We're going to be grabbing a lot of things along the way, let me tell you. I'll tell you what. I think we have more Ashes of War too, so we could like go back to the round table hold, upgrade this weapon at least one more time, 2 more times, change the Ash of War. Holy shit. We got a Somber Smithing Stone 3, but that's, it's actually bad, now that I think about it, because we got that Smithing Stone 3 off of a Scarab. Which means it's very, not like hyper rare or anything. I mean, I actually don't know how randomized the drops are for them. But if it's like an Ash of War drop, could be a 3. I mean, hell, that could be the only 3 in the whole randomizer, for all we know. Then again, if we find the miners' bells, like if we find the bells that give me the miners, like smithing stone stuff, that could change everything. What do you have? Crystal Dart. Oh, he's got a Smithing Stone 5. That's huge. Thorny Cracked Tear. It's not bad. Assassin's Gambit, which is not amazing. Ruins Map. Okay. Let's grab your bell. So that we can buy that Somber Smithing Stone from you at a later point. Okay, well that's good. That's good to know. Finding the 3 and the 5 right there is huge because that could take me up to a boss weapon up to +5. But because I only know where, like I'm only going to have access to 1 of each, I have to really be discerning with what weapon I'm going to upgrade. I'm pretty sure there's a Grace on this side. Oh, there's another Radigan dog. Fighting some stuff. Fighting a bear. Or is the bear fighting with him? I'm actually not sure. I think he's actually fighting with the bear. This is actually kind of fun to watch right here. It's so chaotic. Oh, you bitch. Can't you see I'm enjoying seeing all the animals fight? Like it's Monster Hunter or something? I'll never use that. Crucible aspects I feel like are very underwhelming. Alright, well, if I die again, at least I can come back to this grace, which is much closer. Now, are we going to get shot at? Nope. We're not going to get shot at because bats don't know how to shoot ballista. Which is good for me. Oh, wait. Catapult. Catapult is rearing up. Someone's using the catapult. It's a little late, but... Alright, what was it that killed me? Oh, right, it was this stupid centipede jerk. Oh god, I hate this thing. Let's just ignore it. Let's not fight it. Let's just pretend it doesn't exist. And ignore it. Clean Rot Knight. Don't really want to fight the Clean Rot Knight. I prefer not to get Scarlet Rotted. Some frozen stuff. Nothing really I care about. Okay, can't open it from that side. Which means I have to go up this ladder. Will they follow me? You follow me up the ladder? You will. Can't remember if this game where you can hit things off of a ladder. I know you can like kick or punch or whatever. Oh, she slid down. Change your mind. What is that sound? Is that you? Must have been that guy making that sound. Oh god, big thick boy pants. Even thicker than the thick boy pants I'm currently wearing. Yeah, I look dumb though. That also takes me to heavy load, which I don't want. No items here. Just a snail. Okay, maybe it wasn't him making that crazy sound. No, it doesn't look like it. What is making that sound? Can't believe how many enemies got replaced in here by basic, like, super basic enemies. Like, this room could have been a nightmare. Because it's like, this room is just like chock full of rats, right? And each one of those rats is going to be replaced by a regular enemy, but that it could be anything, you know? Any regular enemy. This room could just be like full of frickin' DLC enemies or like a rune bear or something, you know? But it just ends up being like a bunch of basic peasants and rats and just really basic fucking enemies. That's crazy. I say that, and then the next room's gonna have something fucking ridiculous in it. Like a huge Kaled dog. That is too big for the room it's in. It can't even gallop at me. That's how big it is. So far, Radahn's castle, not too bad. Could have been way worse. Could have been way worse. Divine fortification. And I realized we don't have any like mesmer spells, do we? I know I got that incantation thing that powers up Mesmer's like fire spells or whatever. Yeah, we don't have nothing. That's too bad. Clean Rot Knight, Rat. At least it's not 2 lions. Gonna block? No block? Okay. Alright. Okay. Neat. That's a spell. Physical? Yeah, physical. Ooh, twinned armor. The twinned armor is always so cool. I have D's helmet, and now I have his armor too. Makes me heavy though. Okay, I can live with that. What is making that sound? That's what I want to know. Yeah, my physical edition is coming tomorrow. I know obviously the digital edition unlocks like tonight at 9 o'clock, which is like around the time I end stream anyway, which is around now. But I did start about 20 minutes late, so I'll go for another, like, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. But yeah, my copy will be arriving tomorrow, and I work, you know, until the afternoon. Do not poison me, you bulbous piece of garbage. So the earliest I'll get to play will be the evening. You miss physical games? Yeah, that's why I got the disc version of the PS5, because I like discs. It's not like I'd say at least half of the games I buy are digital, if not more, because digital is just easier. It's simpler. I don't have to think about a physical copy, and it makes my life a lot easier when I'm out of town and I'm playing on my Portal. I don't have to make sure the disc is in, you know, or if I want to play multiple games that are on discs, different discs, I'm not like screwed and stuck with only one game. So in that sense, digital is very convenient and useful, but I'll always like discs. I'll always like a physical medium, especially if the PS5 or sorry PS6, whenever it happens, is like backwards compatible and has a disc drive. Then it's like really easy to pick up and put in the game I want to play without having to download a 120 gigabyte thing. Not that that takes that long or is that crazy, but I don't know. I'm someone who grew up with physical games, physical medium. I'll always enjoy the physical aspects. Alright, I really don't want to get poisoned, so I'm just gonna move past these guys. Yeah. I don't really go to stores and pick them up. Like, I might go to Best Buy, maybe, to pick stuff up. What do I want to level? You know, I'm still feeling Faith, even though I have arcane stuff going on. Yeah. I might just have to roll the Blasphemous Blade. I might like have to let that carry me until I find an interesting Faith weapon. Means I'd have to respec though. Which I don't hate the idea of doing. So I could get strength up to 22. 7. Faith 21. That's going to take some time though, so I actually wouldn't be able to hit it yet. For now, we can level up Faith because that actually helps increase the damage on this weapon. We can almost squeeze out another level. But I used to go to GameStop fairly regularly to pick up my games, but you know, over the last few years, learning about what kind of business they are and the practices they have, how they treat their employees, and just in general, I stopped going there completely. I mean, I guess it's probably been like 10 years, but even so, like they're not. I feel like they should just go out of business. Truth be told. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. This is actually a good weapon for this. I was wondering when this boss was going to show up. I knew it. Because this boss is invisible and can only be revealed with a very... Oh, come on now. Can only be revealed with a very special torch. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. Got it. Okay, that's lucky. Oh, we got a Erdtree medallion. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, this boss can only be revealed with a very specific torch. And it's a boss in a particular dungeon. It's dark, and there's like a lake. It's really hard to see where it is. You're just basically swinging wildly. Or you have to have the item to see it. Or just a lot of AoE stuff. But it sucks to fight this boss, and I'm like, I'm going to run into this thing at like the worst time and struggle. Because I'm not going to have the means to be able to handle dealing with this boss. But luckily we're in a well-lit area, and I could see its footsteps, so that was actually huge. Picking up used games at Blockbuster, yeah. Blockbuster was a huge. Most of my gaming as a kid. Oh, interesting that this is happening despite the fact that I don't have a great rune. Most of my gaming as a kid, like 90% of the games I played growing up, was from renting games at Blockbuster. Me and my family loved movies, and we would go to Blockbuster a lot. So I ended up, we would rent games very frequently. So many N64 games, so many like Super Nintendo games growing up were from Blockbuster. What are you dropping? A Dragon Heart? Okay. I already know how to use that. Oh, we should go to the Kaled one. Because I can see... what do I need for this? 23 Faith? Okay. Because I think there's actually a Mesmer incantation at the Dragon Communion, so we can trade a heart for a Mesmer incantation. And then the whole thing will just be like getting enough FP. Ooh. We can upgrade. We want to upgrade Tish. He's our ghost. Wonder if these puppets are any good. Oh, because that's equipped. Okay. Oh, these are Selvius's puppets. I think Tish is the way to go. We have one of those. Okay, so we can upgrade her a couple times. Even though we can't even summon her because we don't have enough FP. So this might not even be worthwhile. Let's strengthen this. We don't have enough 5s, though. That's too bad. Roar. Well, I guess we could try this. Poison, huh? It's not deadly poison, it's just regular poison. We lose a lot of fire damage, though. But it could be interesting. We'll try it. We will try it. Not enough runes. I used a lot of them. Okay. I'm not gonna sell too much here. Okay, I do not have 3. Let's get rid of you and put Tish there. Even though I need a lot more FP to even use her. Alright. Where were we? We were down here. Curious how this we're gonna mess with this Ash of War for a hot second. Whoa. That's very interesting. Probably not very good, but nonetheless interesting. Okay. Let's go see who Radahn is. I know we have to go to that dragon church, too. Non-existent. Non-existent is how it's going. When it comes to Marvel Rivals, I've stopped playing the game completely and I've uninstalled it. Ever since I learned that they laid off their entire American team, despite the insane success of that game, I just have had no desire to touch it. Oh, nice. Another Somber 3. Okay, so we can find them. Not only that, but just that type of the type of game Rivals is like, I've played Overwatch for a billion fucking hours, and it's like Rivals is just more of the same. So I cannot actually fight Radon because I don't have a great rune. That's so annoying, dude. That's so annoying. I was wondering why I got a boss here instead of the festival. Because usually you do the festival and then the boss comes later after you've already done the festival. Interesting. Well, you know... Shit. Okay, let's go to the Dragon Church, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost incentivized to go back to Overwatch again over Rivals. Like, if I was going to play one of those games again, even though I think Marvel Rivals is objectively the better game from, like, a moment-to-moment gameplay standpoint, because I prefer those kinds of third-person types games. Like, I feel like the abilities are more interesting and more fun in that game than Overwatch, personally, even though, like, there's been like 5 or 6 characters released in Overwatch since I last played. I feel like if I was going to get back into one of those games and play, I would play Overwatch just because they brought back loot boxes and monetization doesn't seem like absolutely abysmal anymore. But I'm not going to do that either because Modern Day Blizzard sucks and I hate Modern Day Blizzard. Modern Day Blizzard is just so insanely greedy that I can't stomach the thought of giving them my time or money anymore. Okay. Ow. Shrimp hurt. Shrimp hurt a lot. Is there a thing? Is it over here? I honestly don't... There it is. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my god. Are you serious? There's a frickin' shrimp down here too, dude. The marionette. Is there a marionette down there? Is that what's hitting me? Must be. Yep. Oh my god, I hate shrimps. And there's a worm face. Oh my god, I hate this area. Third person mode? What's third person mode? I mean, it seems like there's items down here. I do not want to, like, abandon this place. Do not death blight me, dude. For real, though. There's a third-person mode in Overwatch? When did they implement that? I know he's staggered, but I don't really want to get death blighted, so... Coming out soon. You know what also pisses me off about Overwatch is they abandoned the single player, or not the single player, but like the PvE stuff. It's like I feel like all of the work they did on the PvE stuff was whatever they showed in their original trailer for it. Well, I'm definitely not doing nearly as much damage with this. But at least I have a viable Ash of Wars, kind of. I think. I actually don't know. No, I mean, it's not really. It's not really. Wow, that was very disappointing. All that work for basically nothing. I mean, how does third-person mode gonna work with some characters? I feel like it's just gonna be janky and terrible. And no one's gonna play on it. But who knows? I don't know. I don't even know how much of... I assume Overwatch was going to die off when they released Overwatch 2. Completely reverted on every promise they made for the game and then dropped PvE. I was like, oh, well, this game's going to die. Everyone's going to realize that it's just a cash grab. And then every season being progressively worse than the last one. I'm like, why do people still give this game the time of day, you know? But hey, you know, to each his own. Enjoy what you enjoy. I can see why people love Overwatch. There are things that are fun about it. It's, you know... It's the same loop that people are in, you know, Marvel Rivals. Difference is they have the Marvel license behind them, and everyone can get hype for, like, every different Marvel character they could possibly put in the game. Yeah, I should probably swap off of using this particular Ash of War. Because with such a low arcane skill, the poison's never going to proc. And this Scarlet Rot ability uses a lot of FP, but it probably doesn't even add that much build up, so... Yeah. Better off going back to the other one. Anyhow, let's touch this grace. Let's check out the Dragon Communion stuff. What do we got? Aspect of the Thorns, Lightning Spear, Giant's Flame. Take the... Oh, that's right. It was this thing, the Furious Blade of Ansbach. That's right. We got Placidus Axe's ability. That's funny. We actually have some dragon stuff. Blood Flame Blade. None of these are really not very good, huh? This requires 3 hearts to get that. Flame of the Fell God's a decent fire spell, sort of. I don't know. I don't know, man. Anyway, let's go back to the... Let's go back to the table. We'll swap our Ash of War back. So there any other weapon I might even be remotely interested in that I can actually use? Not really. Could lower my endurance. I'd still need 5 points there. Even if my endurance was at 20, that still wouldn't be enough. I wouldn't be able to use this yet. It's really what I need, though, is this thing right here. I mean, I could use this. I don't want to use this, though. I don't want to use it. I use this so much in the DLC with my OG character. The debate goes on what weapon I'm going to use. Alright, let's swap off this. To that, I guess. Even that is better than the stupid frickin'... What would I... How much strength do I need? I need 22 strength, so I could sit at, what, 16 strength? 16 strength and still be able to use that with 2 hands, which is what I would do normally. Let's, how many runes am I sitting at? Let's just upgrade it. Fuck it, you know? Fuck it, let's just upgrade it. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Oh, we don't have a 5, huh? Oh, we can buy a 5. That's right. We can buy a 5. But I'm not going to have enough for it. What am I going to sell? I found one of those. 90s for 900. Man, none of these are really, they don't really giving me anything. Can sell all of our arrows, though. Never gonna use any of these. Alright, we can buy the 5 now. And then we could respec. Alright, let's go here. Let's give the bell bearing. Or maybe I already gave it to her. I just have to find where it's at now. It's so funny that Kale's shop had the frickin' key item for like getting one of the endings of the game. It's hilarious to me. Oh, there's 2 larval tiers here. Oh, so we do have access to more respecs if we need them. Good to know. Oh, I need 7,200 for this? Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go respec. Grand Library. So what do we need? We need faith at 22? 21. Faith 21, Dex 15. Faith needs to be 21. Dex needs to be 15. Strength has to be 16. Still going to make this 25, and we want this to be 20. I can get it all the way up to 24 just by shuffling some stats around. I can maintain that. Maintain that split. If I leave it at 20, we can almost get it to be a one-handed situation. Let's do that. Wave, we got wave. We got wave. I need to go somewhere else to see what the damage is when I'm two-handing, which is obviously going to be higher than the damage right now. 402, so it's actually less than this one by a considerable amount. But the difference is this is a colossal sword, whereas this is just a great sword, which means this will be faster to swing. And who can forget its amazing OP weapon art that will just carry me from here on out. We have a ranged ability, ladies and gentlemen. Problem is... Okay, so this thing's not going to provide me a lot of regeneration in that regard. Let's stick with this still. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need here. Let's keep that on. Let's reallocate some flasks here. We'll give 2 to the blue. Cool. Alright. Well, this should make a considerable difference, having this weapon art for a lot of other fights in the future. And we'll just lean into faith as our main stat, really. Okay. Well, neat. This was an interestingly productive stream. We learned some stuff, mainly that we can't really progress too far without a great rune, so we're going to have to really canvas mines and dungeons and catacombs all over the place. But anywho, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up now. I went a little bit over because we started late, but we're going to go ahead and stop for today. Next stream next week is very likely going to be Monster Hunter, barring unforeseen consequences, or if I just really want to play this. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and stop now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week. Take it easy. Bye-bye.